now, this is my review of Destination X, which took place last night in Orlando, Florida at the Impact Zone. The matches on the card were just great. I've never seen a pay-per-view put together so well, and I've been watching this for a very long time now. We had Kazarian versus Samoa Joe, Douglas Williams versus Mark Haskins, who answered his open challenge last night, Eric Young and Shark Boy against Generation Me, the Ultimate X match, Alex Shelley versus Robbie E, Shannon Moore, and Amazing Red, RVD versus Jerry Lynn, Austin Aries versus Zema Ion, Loki, and Jack Evans for an exclusive contract with TNA Wrestling, Brian Kendrick against the X Division champion Abyss for the X Division championship, and our main event to close out the night was AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. Now, a few matches on this card really stuck out to me. The Ultimate X match, for instance. If anyone has ever followed TNA, you know that the Ultimate X is the epitome of the X Division. The match is extremely dangerous. One small mishap and a career could be ended in a heartbeat. No one knows what's going to happen, so it's just really, really dangerous and very scary, especially what Shannon Moore did last night toward the end of the match. That was extremely scary. Alex Shelley actually ended up winning and has earned himself an X Division championship match in the near future, which I'm making a prediction right now it's going to be at Hardcore Justice. Now, RVD versus Jerry Lynn. Now, that match right there, if anyone has ever followed Rob Van Dam or Jerry Lynn's career, you know of their feud back in the original ECW. Now, this match right here was awesome. Jerry Lynn and RVD know each other so well. They've worked together for many years. And RVD pulled off the victory when he hit his 5-star frog splash on Jerry Lynn to get the 3 count. And the Brian Kendrick versus Abyss match for the X Division Championship. If anyone has been watching Impact Wrestling for the past, I want to say month, you know what's going on with Brian Kendrick and Abyss. Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan and the rest of Immortal want to wipe out the X Division. Everyone in TNA knows that the X Division is the heart and soul of the company. If you don't have the X Division, I believe you don't have a TNA. It was the X Division that put TNA on the map, in my opinion. But luckily, the X Division is not dead. It is very much alive thanks to Brian Kendrick, who defeated the Monster Abyss in the David and Goliath story. Brian Kendrick is your new TNA X Division champion. Now, this match right here, the main event of the night, the phenomenal AJ Styles goes one-on-one with the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. Now, I've gone to WrestleMania 26 and I saw The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. In my mind, that was one of the greatest main event matches in history, in professional wrestling history, in my book. But until last night, after the dust had settled and AJ Styles picked up the victory via the Spiral Tap, the exact same move that won him his very first X Division championship. That match right there, AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels last night at Destination X, was the greatest main event match in history. It replaces The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. It does. I was sitting here at my computer watching Destination X, and I have to say, AJ Styles, the one thing that went through my head during that entire match is AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels are the true veterans and legends of TNA. Seeing those two square off last night was just unbelievable. They know each other so well. They're best of friends. They've been best of foes. They've wrestled each other. They've won the tag team titles together. AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels, in my book, are two of the greatest wrestlers in TNA today. End of story. Thank you for listening to my review and whatnot of Destination X, and make sure you tune in Thursday night on Spike TV to witness Sting against Mr. Anderson for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship in what has been aptly named by the Stinger himself, Midsummer Nightmare. Wait for it. Nightmare. Thanks for listening. You guys have a very good day.
Get ready to